All right, so what's up, y'all? Thursday. Normally, one day, nearing the last day of the month. I have a lot of administrative stuff to do, and instead of waiting until Monday, I decided to do it today, Thursday. So it just disrupts my day, and I really wanted to get it done today because I have to go register this truck. I got the title and everything now, so I still got the temp tag on the back, so I had to run and do that. But I'm gonna hit you off with this, and so you guys don't miss a tick. You don't miss your daily dose. So today is Thursday. It is the 27th of March, and I got something that I want to tell you guys, something that you guys need to know, and something that you need to realize. I come on this thing and I say stuff that give a distinctive perspective on women, the truth about women. And I would like to think that everything that I say about women adds up. I would like to think that everything that I mention, I would like to think that when I say something, I would like to think that it just falls in line from something else that I said. You will never, ever watch a video of mine and then contradict something that I said till the date. Meaning, I don't want you to see something from 5 years ago and I said, I've been doing this since then, and then you like, oh, well, ain't what he said. Now this video, and realize that video was posted some years ago. Now this is the new time. So I'm gonna break something down to you like this, and the thing that you guys got to understand about women. All right, so what I like to always help you guys understand is I would like for you to always understand this about women. And because I'm talking to hundreds of thousands of individuals in my 25-year career, I can see the unfortunates of a lot of you guys, you dealing with the psyche of these women. And what you don't understand is that the psyche of these women that you're dealing with has got nothing to do with them. It's something that they wanna adopt. So what I'm saying to you is this, and I'm a preference this by saying this: you'll never find nobody out loud saying, hey, it's a good idea to kidnap kids. You'll never hear nobody agree with that. It's bad. You'll never hear it. So if you say something a bad thing about women, every woman, and I mean every woman, should agree with it. You heard what I just said. When you say something bad about women, every woman should agree with it. You shouldn't say something bad about women and then you say it to another female, and your woman specifically, and she tries to put a spin on it. Watch out for them women. So, at 56 years old, let me tell you what I see when it comes to women. Women want to preference their pain from a time that they didn't even live in. They'll tell you women have always been oppressed. Yeah, but you're 20 years old. You don't know nothing about that. Women will tell you that the modern day woman is a strong, standing individual. And there's nobody in jail, there's no group or organization in jail that just kidnap women to slave them. There's no organization that we know of today that is in business solely to depress women. Not one. And they allow, I just cannot. I just cannot understand the perspective of modern women. I'm not gonna. I realize that when every time, listen, this is a crazy. Think about what I'm about to say. Let me preface it with that. Think about this. If I talk about problems with bikes, right? If I say, the problem with bikes is, you ride them long enough, you're going to get a flat tire. And then you say that specific, you said the problem with bikes, you ride them long enough, they're going to get a flat tire. Then somebody is going to preference my statement with their bad. Yeah, but the chain might pop. Then this person may say, well, your butt might start hurting. And this person may say that. But I'm talking about this one specific problem. I have been very specific about what I said, or articulated it very well. But when you talk to these women about problems with women, be cautious and be careful of the ones that insist on thinking that your words have no merit. I don't care. Don't allow them to preference it with not all women. Don't. You're not saying all women. You're talking about issues that women have. Because I've learned something that I'm sharing with y'all today. And what I have learned and what I have realized is that women are comfortable with rebuttaling your pain and your situation with women, with how that is exclusive to that woman. There's no other trait in a woman that exists to try and say it doesn't exist in her. When we listen, it's easier to sell someone something that they want to do. If I'm broke and I'm thinking about robbing a bank, somebody that robbed a bank can easily sell me on a narrative of robbing a bank. Because I already got an idea set up. I now need a reason. So when you listen to these women, and these women want to act as if there is no way that what you experienced with that woman exists in any other woman, proceed with caution with that woman. And this is another video. But every woman knows the problems that each class of men have. Every woman knows. Every woman knows that the nice guys have a different class of problems than the guys that play in the streets. Every woman knows that. So when you talk specifically about your problems, they would try to act as if, nope. Well, what did you do? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. So when I say, like I just said, every woman knows the specific problems that each man have. I can't stand when I catch a curb. I can't stand when I drive past a truck on a curb. Listen, out of all the things that align in life, me buying a scratch-off ticket and it's the winning ticket, me just happen to pulling up to a red light and it turns green when I get to it, out of all the things that I hate that align, is when a curb is coming and a truck is on the inner and I'm on the outer. All I think about is their load tipping over, crushing me. Hey, listen, y'all. You know good and darn well, family courts love that bun hole. You know they love that bun hole. They love that bun hole. But you insist on thinking that you're going to go down there inexperienced, not knowing what to say, thinking that you got everything covered. You don't got everything covered. They got bunhole openers when you go to court. They will open up your bunhole. But you can stop your bunhole from being open by texting 732-875-9111. That information is below the video. And get your bunhole blocked. With our $50 consultation, we will put you on the right track, and we'll definitely stop the bleeding. The League of Dads and the National Fathers League. We're bunhole blockers. All right? Check us out. So, these women will try and declassify all your problems. Meanwhile, they'll go ahead and try and sell you issues with women as if it is their experience as well. They'll do that. They'll try and sell you issues with women. Appreciate those thumbs up, y'all. Come on, me. Y'all see I'm driving. I can't scorch y'all from giving my thumbs up, but give me my thumbs up. If you can't give me my thumbs up, hit that Cash App, or you see that $, give me my $. Hit that $, pull out your debit card, give me my $. But you can avoid that by just giving me that thumbs up. That thumbs up is your fee. It's your fee. All right? So, understand that. Understand that when you try and merge with a woman, when you try and come together with a woman, they will try and act as if all the problems that they have, that women had, is their problems too. Oh, you got to understand, women was depressed when? You wasn't living then. Excuse me. And if you want a parallel perspective to this, go up to a black person and say, hey man, did them shackles hurt? Hey man, how many whips did you get? What's your master's name? Ask them and see what they say. 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 Ask them, what's your master's name? How many whips do your master normally give you? The shackles, were they rusty, or do your master use new ones? Ask them. Ask them. See what they say. See just how much slavery is affecting them. Because I'm gonna tell you something. We as people, the human brain can evolve. It will not, oh no, it will not abort all your pain. It will not do that. But what it won't do is allow you to put that boulder of pain in front of you and allow you to act as if though that boulder is holding you back. Inspiration comes from anything. And when you listen to these women of today, they act like being a modern woman is the only answer to problems and issues that came from a time that they did not live in. And they will try to act as if though, damn you for being educated. Damn you for not allowing them to exercise issues that they didn't live in. Having a perspective or narrative about something. You can't find a black person today to say, do them whip marks hurt? Because they don't have none. They don't have none. They didn't live in them times. You know, I am not playing the victim card. And you guys allow women, you allow yourself to comfort women. You allow women to act as if they just walked through the fire a couple of days before you met them. Their mentals are designed to not go through what modern women have to go through. Women are not designed to be in stressful situations. As I tell you, like I would tell everybody, when you go into the female section of anything, it smells good and you'll be bombarded with the word soft. And men are hard and women are soft, to be catered to be pampered, not be out here dealing with the runnings of life, not to be sitting in traffic knowing they got to do something. They're not designed to, their brains are not designed for that. They are saturating themselves in acid, corroding the very essence of a woman to see to it they try and keep up with something that they ain't got no reason for being in a race in. And you brought it. You brought it. Oh, women are this, and you listen to these women's rights groups, and all of the issues that they're fighting for has got nothing to do with modern times. Nothing. Oh, women don't make enough pay. Yeah, okay. Oh, women, the WNBA players don't make as much as men. Yup. And when was the WNBA? Where is the WNBA in popularity as it where's the WNBA in growth? And compare the salary to 20 years in NBA players' salary. NBA players was not making as much 20 years in as WNBA players 20 years in. They can't process that math. They can't process that math. Their perspective and narrative is women are being oppressed. Women are being oppressed. Women are being oppressed. What women are going through, it just don't equate. But they want to use that to act as if you should understand their attitudes, their unruliness, their gross behavior. They want you to say, well, well, this is what women have experienced, so this is why I'm like this. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying no woman telling me that they have been oppressed, they have been made fun of, they have been held back. I'm not trying to hear none of that. Listen, let me break it down. Let me say it to you this way. Just because I'm experienced in watching baseball or basketball don't mean that I know how to play it. I can watch a professional basketball player, don't mean that I can play at a professional level. It doesn't mean that. Don't mean that. Women are the only individuals that want to take the heart and the depth of a bad experience and plaster it onto their life and expect you to act as if they went through it in the same intensity. They're the only ones. The only ones. They're the only ones. They will drag an onslaught of nothing into a relationship and act as though you gotta understand it too. Let me tell y'all something about my friend. And you heard me say this before, but this is definitely adequate to use for right now. I have a friend of mine. His wife insists on only dating guys that beat her upside the head. So every time she meets a new guy, he said she'll be in like in a year she'll have 3 to 4 month relationships. Like it's like, oh, you done beating my, oh, you don't want to beat on me no more? Oh, the next one. So he said every time this woman have a man beat on her, it's the same old play. She calls his wife goes running over there. So finally, after about 10 years of this, which was about now, about 5-6 years ago. He had to tell his wife, you're not going over this chick's house no more. And how do you tell a woman of color what she's not going to do? Easy. You let her borrow your logic. So he said, you're not going over your friend's house no more. You know, and then before she got to talk, he cut her off. He said, you insist on not just reading the fact that your friend just loved getting her speak. You insist on not seeing that. And then he said, because every time you go over there and come back home, I got to dial you back into being my wife. Every time you go over there, you go borrow her hurt and pain, then you come back and you give it to me. But let me introduce you to a narrative. You go over there after somebody done beat up, and the dude left, but he ain't left. He went home to get his gun, because your friend with the mouth, I can only imagine how a woman that just coincidentally always end up getting guys that beat upside her head, what she said to that man, and he went home to get his gun. So he's gonna double back, and by the time he come back, you're there, and guess what? He gonna kill you too. So you ain't going over her house no more, and walked away. Y'all gotta understand, when you talk to women, you can't converse with a woman. If you can't. You can't. You cannot converse with a woman. You can't. You make your statement to them and you back off and let it marinate with them. But under no circumstances do you try to converse with a woman. They don't speak English. And me and that guy, I added up the years that I was friends with that dude. I was friends with that dude for 36 years. He's the only one outside of my mentors. He's the only one outside of my mentors I have absolutely no interest in being friends with. Me and that dude still talk 10 times a week like we did and have been doing for the last 36 years. My other friends, I have absolutely no interest in talking to them. I don't. I talked to Dave Nutzer, League of Dads chapter 201. I talked to him more than like talking to individuals that for some reason got old and now they don't understand women no more. But that is an example of what women do and how women are. They will borrow a hurtful narrative and act as if they have been bothered by it too. And this is the scale in which we see things with modern women. And like I said, if your woman don't talk like it, if you mention something that women do, and the first thing your woman say is, it's not all of us, I seriously suggest you find another woman. I do. I seriously suggest you find another woman. There's nothing, and I mean nothing, worse What are you doing? What are you doing? Fucking around, sitting down there letting all them goddamn people go. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, shit. So that is an individual that is, and what women do is they will, damn, they cleaning that mug out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And that's what women do. They will act as if, they have a right to listen to the hurt and pain of a woman, and they can act it out too. They will act as if though they have that right. And that's what we get. That's what we get. That's what we get. That's what we are getting. Right? That's what we are getting with modern women today. That's what we're getting. Don't fall for it. 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 Don't do it. Women are master manipulators. Master manipulators. Their power is in manipulation. Bat their eyes. The things that they say to you, you ain't getting none tonight. They want the authority over a man. And as I said this today on the 27th of March, 2025, I will say this many a times. They don't seem to apply this to anything else. They don't want the power over cellulite over their midsection, cellulite on their thighs, or cellulite on their butt and thighs, and just a big wide midsection. They don't seem to want power over that like they want the power over a man. And the way they have power over a man is to guilt trip you, have you thinking that, oh, you should want to allow them to be unruling, allow them to be the worst products of civilization. They want you to absolutely think you gotta understand them. No. Don't do it. 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 Wow. What I get and what I understand now, what I get and understand now is, and I wasn't the first to realize this. Dave Nuts of chapter 201 said this first. Women don't know how to love. It's practically impossible for them to love. Today's times have given women the platform to be the way they are. Today's times have allowed women to say, you got to understand why I'm like this. You got to understand, I have been oppressed so long that I have to be like this. I'm not happy. Everything that a woman does and say today, their accomplishments was either done by the backs of a man. Everything. They don't want to give men no credit. They want to love you and then wake up one day and say, I just don't love you no more. It's cool. It's cool. Give them that power. Give women all the power that they want. However they want to be, give it to them. Give it to them. I'm not under no circumstances. I'm not under no circumstances gonna cater to one. I'm not gonna cater to one dramatic thing that a woman went through. I don't care. I don't. Because I know at some time that's always gonna be your go-to crutch when you want to have it your way. So I don't care. I don't. And never will. I never will. I understand at 56 years old now, it is concrete the way I understand women. A woman, let me tell you something. A woman will look at all the things that hurt you. A woman will look at all the things that hurt you and act as if that shouldn't be your narrative of how you move forward. They would act as if though you should ignore all those things that hurt you. But when it comes to all their hurt, they want you to understand why they can't submit to you, they can't give to you. And if you want an example of this, remember when Usher was dating Chili, and Chili decided to be a whore for Dallas Austin? Chili had a baby with Dallas Austin. 15 years before she met Usher. Ten or 15 years she had a baby with Dallas Austin before she met Usher. Meets Usher, starts dating Usher, and Usher didn't have his dad in his life, didn't have any kids. And Usher wanted kids. When you look at the unsung story of Usher, you'll hear when they interviewed Chili from the group TLC, here's a woman that's telling her story of why she wouldn't give Usher a baby because of what some other man did to her. And she literally thought that was okay. That is just how dumb women are. That is where we're at with women. That's what women are today. They will stand firm. Women want you to understand that they got an assortment avenues of pain that mold them from not giving you. Women want to understand that there is an assortment levels of pain, and that is the reason why they can't give all themselves to you, and you should understand that. You should understand that. I'm gonna end it with this. Learn from me. I'm 56 years old, and I am taking every perspective and narrative that a woman have shown me. I'm taking every perspective and narrative that a woman taught me, and I'm saying, cool, I'm gonna understand that this is just how women are. I'm not gonna say I'm holding anything or any of that against you until you show it to me. And once you show it to me, I'm gonna put you in the same perspective and narrative that I have put the collective in. And that's what happens when a man goes about a perspective and narrative, and the difference when a woman goes about a perspective and narrative. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later, y'all.